Hi everyone! Greetings, beautiful souls.
Hello, we're together.
We are together today. You guys don't have to wait any few more minutes for the Sheryls pop up on the screen. So here we are, and we are happy to share with you live from Charleston.
Yes, we've had so much fun meeting
Yes.
and getting acquainted today in person for a change. So hello, thank you for joining us.
Hi everyone. It's kind of a little different, right? On this big screen and the big
No.
computer instead of on our little tablets and waiting for one another. But this is a great day, and we had this great affirmation that it was just meant to be that we are meet here alive. You want to share your morning story?
Well, this morning I knew I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to fly out here. And so I set my alarm and went to sleep, and I woke up and sat straight up in bed and went, oh my God, I'm late. And I looked at the clock and it said 3:33. And I just lay down and laughed. It's like, of course it would, right? Went back to sleep and got up on time, and here we are.
That's absolutely great. And then here, when I was waiting for Sheryl, I was thinking like, I have like a half hour before I pick her up. I'm gonna run to the grocery store to pick a few things that we forget to pick. So I go and pick a few things and pick a few more things because I really needed them, right? And then by the register, the lady goes 33.30, and I'm saying what? And she's looking at me like maybe this lady forgot her money at home, and it was 3:33. So I'm running home and telling Thomas like, you will not believe what happened to me. He goes like, oh my God, what happened to you? And it was a positive thing. It was a 3:33.
Absolutely. And so we were talking today because we noticed some of you are posting numbers and seeing numbers, especially synchronistic numbers, 1111, 333, 444. And so we were talking about that, like how it's really fun to look at what's going on in your life when those numbers show up, because it's more than just the angels or your star family or whoever getting your attention. It's really about what's going on in your life at that time. And the fact that we were going to meet today and talk about what we can do next with Harmonic Convergence 333, and we both see these threes, it's like, yes, everything's aligned for us to do something else together.
Absolutely, and to give you a little bit more insight of it, so let's say the number 3 is the catalyst, as we all know, right? So 333 is the 3 times multiplied on the catalyst, which was on the receipts, right? 3 times multiplied. Anyway, because Sheryl saw the receipt.
Yeah, at the bottom of it, there's a big 3x. It's like, well, there you go.
But if we want to, we want to start to looking, because we are growing together, we're going to learn all these lessons together. And so the number 3 is the catalyst, and we says, okay, so what does it really meaning to us and to this meeting today? So this is our first time we actually meeting live, which is absolutely like having a sister over that I haven't seen for a long time, and we're having really fun and keep laughing silly over everything that comes across our path. And so we are reconnecting energy from the past, because in the past, every single one of us have been hurt and bad things have happened to us, and we all have a sad story to share and overcome and heal from. So Sheryl and I were looking in our past and saying, okay, where we were and where we are today, whenever it's in this current lifetime or the past lifetimes. And then, of course, 3 means the future, where it's going to take us for the future, because we know there are definitely some things we want to do for the future, or a call up to do for our future, whenever it is just this harmonic convergence which send the energy for the future. But we do believe there's quite a few more plans that we have. So whenever you see number 3, that means that you're aligning energy between the past, present, and the future, and something most amazing can be born out of it. And our job is to really sit back with it and says, okay, what kind of the baby can be born out of this?
Absolutely. And we have some exciting ideas, and we want your ideas, because we formed this beautiful group. And many thanks to all of you for making this happen, and to Tom, who all of you know, for creating this space. And now what can we do together? We have some great ideas, but we want your ideas. And we are all over the world, but wouldn't it be fun if we could get together?
Yes. You guys can have so much fun with us. We can be laughing like crazy to play with us, like we are doing today. So that is one of the ideas we're sharing, that perhaps the next year by the winter, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we would like to do a harmonic convergence, what we call it?
Harmonic Convergence 333, and we have some interesting ideas for how to play with the numbers. Yes,
like,
a live event.
Yeah, live event. And so we were going to be working toward to it and, to trying to figure it out, not trying to figure out, put out our ideas in a work. And we want to get your ideas and input with it. Would you fly down to Charleston? Because we were thinking about the Charleston location and then what are it, by the years, because this will become a yearly thing. Would you like to wear your starseed outfit? Would you like to be goddesses, the goddess? What would you like to do? But prior to that, for the year, we're going to be preparing for all of this, same like we were preparing for the Harmonic Convergence. We want to work in our energy. Harmonic Convergence was just the beginning of all this movement that is happening. And we were talking with Sheryl today and discussing that each of you became a frequency holder.
Mm-hmm.
And with a frequency holder, you can choose what kind of the frequency holder you would like to be. Do you resonate with the unconditional love? And are you the beacon of the light of the unconditional love for the humanity? Starting with yourself, your family, your working space, and whole the humanity. Would you like to be a frequency holder of the joy, peace, happiness, dance, art, willingness, anything that is in the higher vibrational frequency? So I think we can sort of assign ourselves this positions. What do you think, Sheryl?
I like it. And absolutely dress your frequency. We want this to be about expression, because the truth of the matter is our vibration has to do with how we're feeling about how we're going through our life. So we want to bring out how you want to feel and really move the energy and the vibration and the frequency to that space with how you dress, with how you show up, with what you do. We're thinking about all kinds of exciting ideas for this, having a space for vendors to have booths and practitioners to practice, and possibly speakers. We're going to see where this starts and where it grows to, even having it Charleston one year and Houston one year, and moving it around, and we really want your involvement. How would you like to see this happen, and how could you join us, and what would you like to do?
Absolutely. And I get a great idea when you talk about it, why don't we start now? And when he says, dress yourself and take a picture, why don't you each of you pick what kind of the frequency holder you would like to be, and we can create our alter ego pictures.
Yes.
On the Halloween, I have this secret shirt of the Superwoman in my closet. And I really do with a cape.
Awesome.
And I wear it on the Halloween and I feel super the whole day. But maybe, think about it. What quality of the energy you would like to hold? I know I really enjoy to hold the energy of the unconditional love. So I think that's my frequency. And what is yours?
Joy and play come to mind for me. Everything from the already needing to be redone purple hair to, joy and play, I think it'd be tied for me.
I like that. Absolutely fits you. Absolutely. I love that. And so we can create, a little photo and share with the others. Here is the frequency holder or the ambassador, whatever you wanna, to call it. Here is the ambassador of the joy and the play. Here is the frequency holder, ambassador for the unconditional love. And we need many of them. It's not that, only I'm holding the unconditional love. Whoever wants to hold the unconditional love, join me and become the frequency holder of the unconditional love and bring it to the group. Same like the Sheryl brings the joy and happiness. And of course, when there's some serious advice or other things to do, she does facilitate it as well. So we start working and helping to grow one another. So for some of you, maybe it looked like impossible. So it's oh my God, next year I'm going to go to Charleston. How it's going to be? The flight tickets are expensive and so much on. Let's try to work on the manifesting this.
Yes.
Because 1 year is a long time, right? If you start working at it and you set that intention, I would like to be there. I want to join those girls. I'm going to spend the afternoon to fun with them. I want to see the vendors, or I want to be one of the vendors. I want to be the one who gives the healing. Or I want to join in the workshop because the Sheryl and I will offer workshops through that.
Yes.
And start the imagining it, feeling it, and let's really work. This group is an amazing thing. Look at, I was just talking, I'll give it a shout out to Billy Roth today, who's creating this amazing video with my favorite guy, Neville Goddard. And he talks a lot about the manifestation. So we do have people in the group who really take the work of the others and build up on them. And that's how we move one, another, and how we set up the goal. So if we set up the goal that the next year we meet in a person and we do this convergence on the bigger place and a person, you know, it will be like convention, right?
Yes.
It will be a starseed convention, harmonic convergence 333. It will be like the biggest freaks in the city. It goes like, here it goes, like when you have those super Marvel, you know, superheroes conventions, that's how it's gonna be, like just little antennas. And says, excuse me, shouldn't you be like in the area 51? I'm like, no. And then the green aliens will come and the spaceship will land here, and anyway, we're gonna make a fun out of it. But it definitely could be fun, and it could be something that you can sort of, you know, plan as a treat. And then this is just a quick idea I didn't tell the Sheryl about, so she's gonna stare at me. But Sheryl and I were just thinking that we maybe would like to go to mining to the Arkansas. Mm-hmm. And maybe there's a group of the people who would like to join us, and maybe we can make this, you know, trip together. This is just, you know, ideas that we're throwing up in the group as a possibilities. Maybe we can make this little retreat in the Arkansas when we go and collectively, you know, activate the earth, and we mine for the stones, and we may do some evening shamanic circle with the Sheryl and Mario. We may do some channeling with me, or, you know, talking to Pleiadians, talk to aliens, yeah.
All of the above. And, you know, Arkansas has some beautiful state parks. So we're not talking about a high dollar trip here. You can come and you can camp, and the parks are lovely, and the grounds are lovely, and we can mine for crystals, and you can take like a bucket of crystals home. So it's fun, and we would have so much fun. I can see singing and dancing and drumming and readings and exchanging healings and just having a really nice gathering. That's a fabulous idea.
So if somebody of you, you know, think like, oh my God, you know, I would like to join in that, let us know. Of course, this is something that we're going to plan the months ahead. This is nothing, you know, that's happening tomorrow and the next week, because that would give me a panic attack with all the programs we have like planned until the end of the year. But those are all the fun things that we can do. And
we can probably do a couple of these around manifesting, because I mean, if the first thing you're having is, I can't go out there next year, that's where we need to start, because that energy is creating, I can't go. Absolutely. And we want to create, I can, I want to, let's do it. That's the energy we want to create. And it's doable. It's totally doable with the year out. And it's amazing what happens when we set the intention and we really start to get excited about something. Before we see how it's going to happen, it shows up in the most magical ways. You were sharing a couple of stories today.
Absolutely.
And I have them too. So definitely start to get some excitement moving around this, and let us know what you'd like to do.
Absolutely. And we work with you, you know, let's start sharing about the manifesting in the group and so much on. I like how this schema kind of like go in and out, and we kind of like move, and then it starts zooming back in. It's almost like we're going out of this realm to figure out how we manifest, and we're coming absolutely back in. But yes, you know, we all, I don't know if we all, but many of us have been in this situation when the money was scarcity, and we really have to believe, you know, follow that intuition to create. As Pleiadian says, you know, you have to become a doer. It's not that the lump of the money comes to you in your lap. You have to do the things toward the manifesting them, but you can do what you enjoy and what your passion is, and you will find the right outlet for it.
Yes.
As the Neville Goddard says, the feeling is a secret.
Yes.
If there is something you want and you will really feel it had already happened, then you will find a way toward it to happen and to manifest it. The same when we started this group with Sheryl, we kind of first started with the idea, and then we both felt it, right? We both had a feeling like, oh my God, this is what we want to do. Not what we want to do. I will not say what we want to do. This is what we have to do. I think into what we have to do, right? And
enthusiasm. And that's the vibrational frequency that we're looking for here, is like the enthusiasm and the energy and the excitement of, wow, this is happening. And it can start as simple as noticing when you've got a little extra in your wallet and being excited about it. And I love that I have extra in my wallet. And then the next time you look, you've got extra again. And you start to build patterns in your life around the enthusiasm for what we have versus the thinking about what we don't have. And it changes everything. It changes everything.
And I think a lot of stars, you know, awakened people kind of jump into that downfall, right? Like, I have a trouble with money, or I don't have enough money, and there's a scarcity, and I don't deserve it in some point. I don't deserve to be successful. I don't deserve to have a good money. I don't deserve to earn the money. And, you know, you go on with all kind of the expressions about it, right? And it all goes to feeling. It says, why not? Well, usually it goes because I misuse it somewhere in the past life, or I have done something wrong in the past life that led me into a lot of money or the power, and I have misused it. Now, we all fell somewhere. We all have made some mistakes in the past. And if you come to that conclusion, like, I don't want to repeat the past, or I have failed, something happened to me, then you already come to that conclusion that you will not do it again, that you already learned that path. And it's not that you're going to suffer. It's karma. You will walk out of the karma. It's like open the door, walk out, and you start fresh and new. So allow it to yourself. Allow yourself to have a happy life.
Yes. Absolutely. And come and play with us and have fun. That's where we started all this. We want you to be able to manifest joining us whenever we come up with some great idea and get so excited about it that you start coming to us with more great ideas. And we want to start manifesting community, a global community. Harmonic Convergence 333 was a continuation of Harmonic Convergence, and all of it's about connecting community with high vibration and high intention and unconditional love. And that's what we're trying to do, create more of together. And we really want your ideas and participation, because we count on you to do this with us.
Yep, because you guys are each mover and the shaker, and you don't need a leader. Every single one of you as a leader. And we all lead together, if you will. We all walk in that front line together as one beside the other. We don't need the one guy, to sort of, holding us and saying you go one way or the other way. Neither Sheryl, neither I are that guy. We are here in this together, to sharing, creating the earth and this place and the energy for everybody who comes after us, because one day we'll be just the old ladies.
I think we're going to be some fun old ladies.
We'll be fun old ladies, yeah. Because I definitely miss the fun in my life. I miss meeting you, Sheryl. You were too fun to me, make me laugh.
It's time for all of us to lighten up and have some fun. The shift we were waiting for has happened, and now the shift needs to happen inside of us. We're the ones that bring the rest of the change forward. So it's time for us to connect with that joy and unconditional love, and play more and laugh more and celebrate the new world that we're here to co-create. That's what's going to expand that frequency. And I am ready to have some fun with you. So
absolutely. So let's give us this big, really homework. Find what that frequency of you is, what you are passionate about, what it is that you're vibrating to everybody around you. And there's no single person who can says, I'm nothing, I'm just home, like at home in my room, and nobody ever sees me. Well, then you're sending the unconditional love to your building or to the nature or anything. You cannot really say that you are nobody and you don't have anything, because every single one has something to offer. If you breathe, if your heart is beating, then there is something that you have to offer to the others in the energy world, and of course, with many other aspects as well. So think about it. Who are you? And if you don't know, sometimes we get lost. Sometimes we get lost with the work and responsibilities and so much on, and you may forget about who you are. Exactly. And Sheryl just created this wonderful program about discovering yourself, right?
Remember who you are is what it's called.
Yeah.
And if you have to dig to figure it out, who do you want to be? That's a great place to start, because who you are often ends up being brought forward from your past, but that's not really who you are. That's what you've done and where you've been. Who you are is deeper in there. So go with who you want to be and start creating that now, because that's really manifesting. You can be who you want to be. So who do you want to be? What vibration do you want to hold? How did you say, what frequency holder do you want to be?
I don't even know if it's how English, the frequency holder. But to me, it's a perfect English. Okay?
It's really good, because that's what we're doing. Our bodies are divining rods. We're bringing frequencies to the earth. And what frequency do you want to hold? I'm looking to see if we have any.
I see we have any questions. There are so many people. Hello,
I know
everybody.
that. Yeah, really. Thank you for joining. We've seen some people scroll by. If we've missed any questions, be sure and put them in again so we can catch them, or ideas for events, or what part you'd like to play, or anything that you'd like to say to us.
Yeah, or if you cannot find who you are, what your frequency is, then share something a little bit about yourself. Yes. And I would say it would be as simple as Tom is giving this beautiful animal readings. We can definitely figure it out.
Isn't that fun? I can't believe how many of you have put your animals up for Tom to give readings on. It's so fun.
And Tom is having such a good time with it.
Yeah.
Every time he runs like, oh my God, I have another one. Look at this, look at that. And he's getting really scary good with it. He can-
There's like 130 or something. It's insane.
Oh, Sylvia says she's going to dress as a crab.
Perfect.
Oh, I
Well,
love it.
be a designer crab. Be the best looking crab we've ever seen.
Oh, Sylvia, fun. You should probably crochet yourself dress as well, because Sylvia is amazing, amazing crocheting lady.
Oh,
She does
neat.
a really nice job. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So what would you say? What would be the step, Sheryl, if I want to sit and find myself, who am I? How do I do it?
You know, I did so many vision board workshops, and I actually have one on my website that you can do for free. It's got from A to Z how to do a vision board party, have some friends over and play the video. There's a meditation in there. Vision boards are fun because we forget how to dream when we get older. I don't know why as adults we don't dream like we did as kids, if we did as kids. I've met adults that have never really had a dream. And so I say get out some magazines and look through it and form a wish list of who do you, not what do you want to acquire, who do you want to be? Images that make you smile, things that make you laugh. Get out coloring books or journal and free write about, if I had a year and no expectations, here's what I would love to do. And out of the doing emerges personality. I have a friend that just loves to travel. I think I saw her joining us tonight from Belize. Travel, you know, she loves to travel. And in her spirit, she is a gypsy wanderer. She likes to go play and see the world, and she likes to share the world with others. So I think that we kind of see some of that in our daily life. There's clues to who you are and what you like and what you don't like. So start to pay attention to that. What would you add?
That's good. Now I get this idea with the vision board, what you said, that you were, really good at it. Should we try to do one for one Facebook Live to create like a vision board that maybe Sheryl and I can be creating our vision board, and you guys, kind of follow with it and create your own, and then we take the picture and we share it with it, because that would be something nice to do. I don't think I ever made a vision board.
Oh,
I ever put the pictures, but I never made a vision board.
And you can support your local libraries because they've always got magazines for sale for like 5 or 10 cents. So if you don't have old magazines, you can go pick some up from them, support your library, get markers, get fun scissors. I went to the craft store and got scissors that have all different shapes and jags on them. So I cut out neat looking pictures, and the video that I did talks about how you can use a feng shui grid on your poster board. And that's a really nice way to see where your life is a bit out of balance. Because if you've got certain segments that are overflowing and other segments you don't have anything in there, it's like, oh, I'm not paying much attention to that part of my life. So it can bring balance. It can help you play and dream again. And there is nothing like looking at that vision board and getting excited every day, because that's an important part of it. And then realizing, wow, it's actually coming true. I manifested my first trip to Peru off of a vision board.
Did you really?
I did.
Wow.
I've got living room furniture. I've got my life partner. I pretty much manifested him over several vision boards. So it's fun what you can create.
Mario's like, really? I was on the vision board. I didn't know that yearly before. No, I'm kidding.
It's so fun.
But
and
I'm for the vision board too. Let's start collecting the pictures.
Okay.
And then you can guide us through it the next time, if you please would.
Absolutely.
So, I think we're gonna keep doing this every 2 weeks.
Yeah, and it would be a good way to start
fun.
manifesting. So let us know if you're interested in this. We'd love to do it with you. And yeah, we can start playing with vision boards.
Okay.
And I would love to see our Arkansas trip on your vision board, or coming to a live event here on the vision board. Absolutely.
Can I get like that? Can I glue my crystals there? Like all of them? Like, I think I already been to Arkansas in my vision board.
Yeah, I don't think did you leave anything for anybody else?
No, this is from North Carolina. When we went to North Carolina.
Beautiful.
It was $20 bucket.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? Like, guys, like for the $20, it's the little yogurt place. Let's give it a little shout out to the, what is it called?
TCBY yogurt.
TCBY yogurt. Yes. They don't pay us, guys, but that's okay.
Oh, thank you. Yes, our thing isn't scrolling. What stone am I? Oh my goodness. And I don't remember the name of it. Kate Pruitt. I will definitely find out what this is called. I didn't bring the name of it with me.
That is the
Here, I'll take it out so you guys
remember.
can see it better.
Turquoise.
It's not turquoise though.
It's
a really interesting stone.
Really?
It's very bright. I picked it up in Sedona.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's really cool looking. And I will get the name of it and post it on here.
Let me see. Can I touch it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I add it in my bucket?
No, you can't put it in your bucket.
Oh, man. That is nice.
Thank you for bringing in the question, Tom. He takes such good care of us.
That's right. And some people, there's a lot of people saying, hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
And Victoria says that she's really happy that she stumbled upon this video. She says that you are contagious. No, contagious. And Katie from Canada says that she would definitely travel down to Charleston, which is really good.
Wonderful.
I don't know how to move it up so we don't lose it.
I know it's not.
It doesn't. You see, it doesn't have.
We don't have a scroll bar. I'm not sure what's going on with our little machine here.
Let's not touch it because
we don't want to hang up on you guys.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like
that's kind of doing funny. I don't know.
So yeah, so we. Oh. Yes. Sending the love.
Cyber
love,
hugs
love,
to
love.
you too. We do love community.
Yes.
It's important to us.
So maybe we can post after come back home. We can post that video about what to get ready for the board. And
Yes.
we kind of have a plan.
Yes, that would be fun. And I've tried to do the workshops, and because a lot of it is just visiting and socializing and cutting out pictures and dreaming. So I'll cover some of the content in the next Facebook Live, but then definitely I'd like to see people post what they come up with for their vision boards and start to become inspired. I don't know if you guys are getting the fuzzing in and out or if it's just us.
Yeah, we are kind of like disappearing in and out, which is kind of funny. But what you guys can do also, so it's not only that we're sharing as a community and growing together, we're also growing as skills that you can take. And if you would like to, let's say, what you learn from this for the making the board, and you says, okay, I really like it and enjoy it. I would like to give a class in my local community and let's say charge some money for it. I mean, why not? We'd be more than happy to teach you the skills that I don't want to say we have because it sounds, like just we have them. We all have them. But you may get inspired to, to learn something and says, oh, okay, I can give the class to these people here or friends or somebody. I can charge a little bit of money. They're going to bring, the supplies, and there you already have a form how you can earn your money. Right?
Yeah, especially around the beginning of the year, because we tend to, I don't know why we only reset January 1, but we tend to reset and start fresh in January. So January is a great time to offer vision board workshops. And yes, you can charge for them. You can have people get groups together and you give the hostess her workshop for free as an appreciation for hosting it. And she has her friends over and everybody pays a little bit and you make a little bit of money and everybody has a good time.
Yeah. So what you're learning a life skill. What I always, like to think, like, when my guides is like, I was like, what do I teach? And they said, well, you teach the life skills. And I was like, what do you mean? He says, you give them, and everybody can create if they want to, their business or their extra, their earning, their hobby, and you can really make it out of nothing. You just have to be creative.
Yes.
And the unconditional love and joy and play can give you some kind of creativity.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, I can see us in the Arkansas, how much we can brainstorm all together.
Oh, we'll have so much fun. And you guys will bring more ideas when you come. And so you've started writing a book, Kate. Congratulations. That's excellent.
Oh, wow.
Since the Convergence.
Okay, that is really exciting. That's only a week. Doesn't it feel like a year went by?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I went to mountain or what happened. But on the Saturday, Tom goes, it's been just a week. I was like, no. It's not big. It's been just 2 weeks.
2 weeks now. Yeah.
So that is really good. So we cannot wait to hear about your book and when you are ready to share about it.
Yes, definitely. Share with us.
Yeah. And Shannon's there. Hello. I think tomorrow we're going to meet you for a cup of coffee and tea, hopefully, if everything goes well.
I love the energy frenzies. That's a fun thing.
Yeah. When I first saw it, I was like, what is it? When we started.
Yeah.
And Tom goes like, did you notice it? That we're doing the energy frenzy? It's like everybody's clicking and he gets so excited in the living room by his computer. He's like a little kid out there.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Well, it looks like we're about at a half hour. So I don't know if you've posted a question that it hasn't scrolled up to or whatever, we apologize, but we'll definitely come back and comment and get back to you on stuff. And join us in 2 weeks. We'll talk about vision boards and a little bit more about manifesting, because we want to make sure we've got a whole group of manifestors that can join us for whatever we come up with.
Yeah. I think that's absolutely fantastic. So let's grow as a, soul family, because I think those who through this process stick together, we definitely have been together in the past, because it's a 333. We have at some point shared a past life, whenever there was most amazing past lives, or whenever there was past lives that we need to forgive each other something, because that happened as well. We came together in the current time so we all can move forward, and we make that move forward. We make that catalyst happen. We start building on the new steps, not on the past ones anymore. We're moving forward. And all this will positively affect the future. Because if we do something that comes from our heart, that we enjoy, that there's a passion, there's nothing else the ball rolling into the future than the positive energy.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
let's do this, family.
Yes. We want to be so happy and positive, it's contagious. That's the
Yes.
vibration we want to spread.
I love it. Yeah, we like fuck out and just like, nudge dolls, they're so positive and happy. They're like freaky happy. All right, guys. We love you, love you, love you.
Yes. Thank you.
Have a good night or a good day, wherever you are. Bye-bye.
Bye.